Investment scams are unfortunately prevalent in the financial world, and can cause significant financial harm to individuals. To avoid falling victim to these scams, it is important to know how to spot them and take appropriate precautions. In this article, we will discuss some common types of investment scams, and provide tips on how to avoid them. Types of investment scams. Ponzi schemes. Ponzi schemes are fraudulent investment schemes where returns are paid to investors from the funds of new investors, rather than from legitimate investment activities. Ponzi schemes often promise higher returns with low risk, and rely on constant recruitment of new investors to sustain the scheme. Eventually, the scheme collapses when it can no longer attract enough new investors to pay returns to existing investors. Pump and dump scams. In a pump and dump scam, scammers buy large amounts of a cheap, low-volume stock and then use false or misleading information to artificially inflate the stock's price. Once the price has risen, they sell their shares at a profit, leaving other investors holding worthless stock. Pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes are similar to Ponzi schemes, but typically require participants to recruit new investors in order to make money. Each new participant is required to pay a fee to join, and a portion of this fee is paid to the person who recruited them. The cycle continues, with each new participant recruiting more investors to join the scheme. Eventually, the scheme collapses when there are no more new investors to recruit. Advance fee scams. In an advance fee scam, the scammer promises a higher return on an investment, but requires an upfront fee to be paid first. Once the fee is paid, the scammer disappears and the investor is left with nothing. Tips to avoid investment scams. Do your research. Before investing in any opportunity, do your due diligence and research the company or investment thoroughly. Look for information about the company's track record, financial health, and regulatory compliance. Beware of high returns. If an investment opportunity promises high returns with little or no risk, be skeptical. There is no such thing as a risk-free investment that generates higher returns. Be wary of unsolicited offers. If someone contacts you with an investment opportunity out of the blue, be cautious. Legitimate investment opportunities are typically not offered to strangers. Watch for red flags. Be alert for red flags such as pressure to invest quickly, vague or confusing investment terms, and promises of guaranteed returns. Work with a trusted advisor. Consider working with a financial advisor who is registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) or your state securities regulator. They can help you evaluate investment opportunities and avoid scams. Conclusion. Investment scams can be financially devastating, but by knowing how to spot them and taking appropriate precautions, you can protect yourself and your assets. Remember to always do your research, be cautious of higher returns, watch for red flags, and work with a trusted advisor. With these precautions in mind, you can invest with confidence and avoid becoming a victim of investment fraud.